Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to make the Jacquard technique, which is changing colors mid-round to create like patterns or motifs, which is kind of drawing with color yarns. So I have the head of the chicken here, and I have to make a little pattern with the blush color and the dandelion. And the pattern says that this stitch, the first stitch in the stitch marker, has to be dandelion. So I'm here, I'm gonna the change color is the same as we change colors at the beginning of the round. So, because, well, exactly, I'm in the beginning of the round right now. So I have the two loops in blush, and I have to close the single crochet with the dandelion color like this. I hold the yarn like this, and then I close the single crochet like that. I'm going to make a knot, but I'm not going to cut the yarn because we are going to use it again and again and again in this pattern. So the thing here is the written pattern says that the first stitch here has to be dandelion. So I'm gonna take the stitch marker, and I'm going to bring my written pattern so we can see what I mean. So I have here, well, the first is the 15 round, which is gonna be the Jacquard pattern. So it says that I have to make one single crochet in dandelion, and then 5 stitches in blush, and then again I have to make 1 stitch in dandelion, and in blush 3 stitches, and then 1 increase, and repeat that pattern 3 times. Generally we can use like a diagram, but because we have increases in this round, it's kind of hard of reading that in the diagram. I'm gonna show you so you can see what a diagram looks like. And it's kind of look like this. This is like a drawing, and I have like, this is 1 stitch, 2 stitches, and these are the numbers of the rounds. I already done the 13 and 14 round in blush, and I'm here in the 15 round, and I have to make this 1 stitch in dandelion, then 5 stitches in blush, then 1 stitch in dandelion, and then here in the written pattern I have 3 stitches in blush and then 1 increase, which is not written here in this diagram. So I'm gonna make that. And now, so remember here, as in the beginning of the pattern, we always have to remember that the change must always start a stitch earlier. So I already have the color here, and then I make 1 stitch, and because it's only 1 stitch in the dandelion, I have to already close the stitch with the blush one, and then I have my yarns here. I have to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And this 5th stitch, I don't have to close in blush. I have to use the yarn that I have here. So because of the strands are gonna to remain inside the crochet work between the color changes, they have to be that this strand, we have to keep the strand like really loose, so the fabric doesn't pucker. Like, don't do this because it's horrible when it happens here. So you don't have to leave a long tail like this because it's gonna be too loose in the stitch, but like enough like that. So you can, I always do this, like if it's like this, so it doesn't pack a lot. And then I have to make 1 stitch in the dandelion, and because we are gonna use the blush again, I'm gonna do that in blush like this. So I forgot to put the stitch marker here, but I know that the beginning round is here. And then the pattern says that I have to make 1, 2, 3 stitches, and then an increase. Because I already, when I do the increase, I have stitches. I already have now 5. So this is the tricky part. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but because I have to change, the next color is going to be dandelion, I have to not close this last stitch. So I'm gonna like undo the stitch, keeping only these 2 loops. So I have to change color, taking care that this is a little loose like that. So now, yes, I have 1, 2, 3, the increase, which is 2 single crochets in 1 stitch, and then I make my single, with this in the dandelion, and then again I go to the color like that. So now I have 5 here, same as here, and then again 1. Yes, it happens a lot, so you have to like go like this all the time. Don't worry. With 2 colors it's not so hard. The problem is when you have a lot of color. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then again I'm going to take my yarn here, taking care that it's not too tight in the inside. And then I'm going to make 1, and then close the stitch with the blush color, and again going 1, 2. Now I have to make the increase, so I have 3 like this, and then I'm gonna make 1 stitch, and I'm gonna make the other stitch in the same place because it's an increase, and then I'm going to close it with the dandelion. I had to practice a lot to say that name. And now I have my dandelion color, and I keep doing this one another time because I have to go to the end of the round. So I'm gonna make another round. So I'm going to show you how it looks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost done here, but I want to show you how it looks. So here, and now I have here, and is it all right when I'm in? Oh, yes, this is awful, but I'm getting there. And now 1, 2, and 3, and my increase. So I'm not going to close this because of what? Because I have to make if you look at the 16th round, we have to make a dandelion again here. So that is the start of the Jacquard pattern. I'm going to show you in the next video. I'm going to show you the next time. I'm going to show you how it goes on. Now I have done the round 16. So a little advice here. So the yarns, they don't tangle a lot. I like to have like one color in my right hand and then the other color in the left side, so the yarns don't go like crazy. And now I am the last round of changing colors here. So it says 17, dandelion I have 2 stitches, then blush I have 3 stitches, then dandelion again 1 stitch, and that. So I'm gonna like to make this whole round so you can see it. So I'm here, and I already know how, but I'm gonna have this here so I can show you. It says, so first I have 2 stitches in dandelion, so I'm gonna take my yarn, trying to keep it loose here in the inside like this, and I'm gonna make 1 and 2. Remember, I'm not going to close that, and then I'm gonna like this leave the yarn here and make the mesh, and I'm going to make 1 2, 3 in blush, like that. And then I have to make another 3 in dandelion. So 1, 2, and 3. And then I have to go, I put there and here. I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, like that. So this yarn is always there, and when I have to take my other yarn, I'm going like that, and I have this one here. Sorry. And again 3 in dandelion, like that. So now you can see how like these waves are coming, and then like that. 1, 2. Remember, the thing here is keeping the yarns behind your crochet work like loose enough, so it's like it's kind of awful when the crochet like goes like this, like pucker a lot. So try to keep it loose, just like that. So I think we don't have to make the whole round. So I like that. Oh, I not have to close that. So this is how you make a jacquard with crochet. So I hope you like it and you enjoy it making it as much as I do. So bye.